Hey, Schmack, oh my God, everybody. We got our buddy, Joseph Manella. He asked me to put Iron Maiden Killers versus Powerslave. I love them both. By the way, I told the people at the Almost Human Laboratory, I want you to get the cover of the album that has like this. It's an amazing D-Man. Mr. D, I'm sorry. Mr. D bought me it. And it's got this vinyl that's holographic. And when you play it on the vinyl, you can see like people walking on it, the little Egyptians walking. It's fucking amazing. I play it and I stare at it long enough that it transports me back in time before Michael J. Fox had, his condition, So it was beautiful. Michael J. Fox, a great guy and doesn't deserve Parkinson's. So it was a beautiful thing. Stare at that album for like half an hour and you're back there to see him without Parkinson's. It's beautiful. All right, well, let's get this started. All right, which one? All right, here's the thing, too. That's my favorite Maiden album with Bruce Dickinson, which I think he does his greatest vocal performance on one of these songs. And that song, let me look. Damn it, where are you? Yeah, that song Loses. And it hurt, but I couldn't pick it over one of the songs off Killers. Now I had to add bonus tracks from the Powerslave because so it can match, the Killers tracks. So let's get this started. All right, we got Ides of March versus Aces High. Love them both, but Aces High, easily Aces High. Dun 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 dun. Fucking dude, I'm telling you, man. I was around when that first Maiden album came out. From the first Maiden album all the way up to Powerslave, they were freaking blowing my mind with every album. Damn, I heard fucking Killers, the next album. Then I heard Number of the Beast. Damn, Priest of Might. Damn, this one. Damn. Unbelievable stuff. I like that one more though. There's something about Iron Maiden with Diano. My favorite Iron Maiden album is the first one, then Killers, then Powerslave. So there you go. Alright? So it's my second favorite against my third favorite. And yeah, I'm giving that to Aces High. Next. This hurts. Ratchild versus 2 Minutes to Midnight. Another one of Bruce Dickinson's greatest vocal performances. I love when he goes, lick of the gravy. We are the jaws of the War Machine and we fade it with a baby. Love it. Love Ratchild more though. Ratchild. Such, man, that attitude, that Paul Diano attitude can't be replicated. It's total from the street gutter, F you, I don't give a fuck. I'm not an opera singer, as he says, when comparing him to Bruce Dickinson. Nothing wrong with opera singers, but I prefer the gut level streetness of Paul Diano and Ozzy Osbourne. All right? If you want to get in. And David Lee Roth. I'm telling you, those originals. That's the trifecta of couldn't improve, in my opinion. Ratchild wins. All right, next. Murders in the Rue Morgue versus Lost for Words. Lost for Words is great. Great instrumental, but not even close. Murders in the Rue Morgue, by far. By very far. All right, next. Another Life versus Flash of the Blade. This one I was like, damn. And I just saw Bruce Dickinson like 2 weeks ago. No, more than that. Maybe a month ago. And he played Flash of the Blade. I don't believe Maiden's ever played it. Amazing song. I'm giving it to Flash of the Blade. As much as I love Another Life, and I do. But I got to go with Flash of the Blade. All right, next, the amazing Genghis Khan versus the kick-ass Duelist. Duelist kicks ass, but it's not amazing like that instrumental Genghis Khan. Man, anybody have any doubts of how amazing Clyde Burr was? Listen to Genghis Khan. All right, next. Innocent Exile versus Back in the Village. This one hurts too. I see a lot of people slam on Back in the Village. That song's one of my favorites on here. I love Back in the Village. I really do. I love Innocent Exile more though. I gotta go with Innocent Exile. I like that one more. Anyway, let's pick a random album. And let's go right here. This episode is being brought to you by Joseph Manella, and I still can't make out what this is. Oh, a classic, man. USA for MOD. Captain Crunch, he's inviting you to munch. Aren't you hungry? Get a real job, bubble butt. This is really SOD, Speak English or Die Part 2, with only the singer. But Scotty and I produced it. I gotta play this. That shit is so amazing. What a great pick. MOD. Check them out. It's awesome. Alright, now let me continue. Alright, why don't we pick another one? Right? Fuck it, I'll give you more bang for no dollars you just spent to watch this. Oh. Alright, my favorite Armored Saint album, and it just so happens this album, everybody in the band, I don't even want to get into it. My favorite Armored Saint album, Delirious Nomad. It rules. It's a great album. Alright, Killers versus Powerslave. Powerslave is that song. I think it's the greatest Bruce Dickinson performance ever. Ever. But it's no Killers, man. I'm not talking about vocal performance. Fucking Killers. The song, I think, is better than Powerslave. That's what I think. Alright, next. Twilight Zone. Of course, I'm using the American version. Twilight Zone versus Rime of the Ancient Mariner. Love both, but you know what? I'm going to go with Rime of Ancient Mariner on that one. Song rules. And now I got to go into B-sides and stuff. Alright? And the B-side for Powerslave is Rainbow's Gold. And Rainbow's Gold is going against Prodigal Son. Prodigal Son's my favorite Maiden song, along with the next song. And it wins. And Rainbow's Gold is a cool cover. Next, Purgatory, my favorite Maiden song, along with, Prodigal Son, versus King of Twilight. King of Twilight was really the first Iron Maiden B-side I was like, I liked every B-side they did up to that point. Well, not including live tracks, because Bruce Dickinson doing Remember Tomorrow was not pleasant to my ears. But Purgatory, man. Alright, then we end it with Drifter versus Number of the Beast Live. Yeah, there's also a bonus track that's called Mission of Aerie, where it's, Nico McBrain losing his mind backstage and they recorded it all. And, so I'm not going to add that. So the other bonus track was Number of the Beast, so I put that one. I'm going to go with Drifter. Drifter. Drifter's a badass song. Probably my least favorite on Killers, believe it or not. But I like it. I like it even more than the studio version of Number of the Beast. So Joseph Manella, there's the final score. Yeah, I saw this one coming up 3rd Avenue. But hey, there's people out there that have different opinions than me. And there's people out there that would put Powerslave above Killers. I want to hear from you. And I want to hear from you that will put Killers above Powerslave. I want to hear from you too. And I want to hear from you if you like sticking forks in electric sockets. I want to hear from you. How'd you live? Anyway, thank you again, Joseph Manella, and everybody out there, thank you for watching. Please, hey, if you like donate, I got a PayPal in the description below, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Ring the little notification bell and like the video. It's good for the YouTube algorithms. So stay frosty. Listen to Iron Maiden Killers, then listen to the first album, then listen to Powerslave, and smack 'em a macabre.